Rightio, well, we are working on turbo motors. We're working on the crystal oscillators for radio control units. And we will be up to making quartz crystal. Gaz, you're on a 30 string streak. Look out. That's pretty awesome. Alright, this building is getting pretty big. Wow, we've hardly done any quartz crystal at all. I've done that one and this one. That's that. That's it. So that's coming. Ah, I've got stuff down this floor as well. I thought there was something odd. Right, okay. So that's 180 for those. I think I went and updated these. Right, okay. Have you heard of the Satisfactory splitter calculator tool? I have not, Gaz. Because it helps you get numbers, does it? So that's 180 plus 2.5. That's 292, and I need. Oh, this is perfect. Just tried it for splitting 480 into blah blah blah. 55.65, 157.25, and 267.1 outputs. Have a rough guess on how many splitters and mergers that show me you'd need. 18 mergers and 17 splitters. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's perfect. We'll do 83.2. $22 splitters and 18 mergers. Well, I got the mergers right. That was a fluke. 2, 3, and 60.1. I'm glitching a bit. Oh, is my camera doing the thing again? Right. Alright, so we just have to see if that fixes it or if it plays up again. I think it's time for a new camera. Let me know if you notice it again. full. That, and then I'll put this here. Another one here. That. I'll put my I'm just going to copy and paste all these. And then correct the numbers. Right. Not glitching, no glitchy glicks so far, working well, thanks guys. Yeah, and it's in a minute when it does it, like happened a week or two ago, and then it hasn't happened since, you know, like it's frustrating. Oh, there's a spelling mistake on that. Tech is MIDI when it shouldn't be. It should either work or not choose when to go to the fritz. Yeah, I wish it was that simple, hey? Okay, this is for turbo motors. And it is $93.6 by 3 is 31.2. Yes, I want the output on that. Yes. Radio control units. And that's 56.16 is 18.72. And then this one is turbo motors. No, this is thermal propulsion rocket. Right. and this is 45.075 by 2 is 22.5375. And 27.045 is 13.5225. Rightio. Perfect. So then there's going to be on 2.5 plus 93.6 plus 45.075. 251.175 right. Then I'm going to put I'm going to put a display here. Alright, so this is going to be 780 pure. Is it 780 or is it 600? Let me have a look. What? What? I got trapped in a weird spot there. We need to go and investigate. I've got a feeling. Hold on, they're gonna just be 600 because we wouldn't have Mark III those. $600 pure. there is $420 remaining. Oh, what a number. $420. Alright, and then this here is 271, so we're good. So now that's hard to get. There we go. So this is it coming in here, and we're going to change that to go in here. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And I'll do... Oh, does that line up? No, it doesn't. Right. Now they're working. Let's get the outputs going over to the crystal oscillators. Right. They're going to go probably up like that. This is the building, isn't it? No, it's got to go and... Yeah, right, now this is where it gets complicated because that there is taken up by that there. That's the bottom floor. It's probably going to be... They've been taken up there. So it'll be Not that one. Not that one. Can't be that one. It'd have to be that one. It can't be that one. Is that gonna, they're gonna hit it there, so it can't be even that one, it has to be higher up again. Wow, it has to be the top ones. That's a bit annoying, but yep. That's what it's going to have to be. They're both going to be Mark 1s. Yeah, that's a lot. Right. Oh, we had most of this already built, so we are just extending this floor anyway. Right. Is that all around? Yeah, right. the moment. Okay. Right, and then so I think I'll have the bigger one on that side. And alright, that one's coming up there. I'll bring that's really low. It's annoying. But there's a lot of rooms there. Like, there's no reason why I can't do oh yeah, I'll just do this. Let's do this. This here. Right. Now they're going to go up another floor. Then we're going to put so this one here. Perfect. All right. That one there. And that one there. Right. Oh yeah. So these are going to be in here, aren't they? Yep. Right. Alright, so the way I've got this set up is that's that one. So it's got to feed in here for this one, so I might make it this upper one. So if we came in here, quartz crystal. That's pretty good actually. Yeah, so that there. And if I had it, why does the power have to be right there? And it can be here, it's right. Does it? Yeah, it can be, yep. Right. So I might do Right. Put these here. And we'll put our counter here, throughput monitor. Actually, it's probably going to look better. Right. That's that one. Now that other one's going to be here. So we might actually do that. Yeah, we'll do the same for that one. So in that case, I might put that there. And then we'll get rid of that. Now that quartz crystal and quartz crystal. Perfect. Into there. So we'll put another that'll go there. And there. Beautiful. Okay. So they'll all just be topping up. Just making sure they're all getting it. Lovely. All right. Perfect. Quartz crystal done. So then the next one is rubber and cable. So two separate production lines. The rubber we should be making 39.39. That's this one here. We are making it. So let's go find it and belt that over. Sweet. Alright, so rubber. See if we can bring it from this way. I think we might just do this here. I think it's that one there. That should be fine. I assume we're just going to the next building. Is that right? Yes. Okay, into here. I'm gonna go. Oh, it's got to go here. So I think that'll be rubber. Trying to get it in the middle of... Right. Oh, that's wrong. So let's say if I just do this. Right, that'll be fine. Alright, let's go hook that rubber up. Okay, that's going to go. Right, let's find out where it is. $39.2, that's it there, that one. And it's the next floor up, isn't it? No, it's the next floor down. Right, so I can just do a... I might do it on this one here. I'll put it there. Ah, wrong way. All this hard work from the past is paying off. All these production lines are already built. Certainly speeding up. Getting all this set up. So we're going to here, third. I think this will just work. No, but I think if I go along here, yeah, we can duck down. Yep. Perfect. Oh, I love that. So easy. We'll just wait for it to head over. We'll go over and look at the other one, which is AI limiters, I think. Right, so that's that one. Right, oh, and this one here is cable and let's have a look. So crystal oscillator. Yeah, cable is the next one for this. So that's 21.028. And this is thermal propulsion rocket. This one here. Crystal Oscillators radio control unit. I think I'm missing, that needs to say thermal propulsion rocket. F20. That's the one. Right. So we haven't made that. We'll do that now. That's one machine at 70%. Cable is made over here. I think in this building here. Yeah, because it's so low down. This is actually not going to be much left in our cable. Yep, here's my spares over here. Alright, so this will be 70.1%. And then this will be like that. Right, so we will put our sign down. I'll put my sign on top. Okay, so this is for thermal propulsion rocket. The next step is crystal oscillators. It's $42.06 wire and 21.03 cable. So this now we'll just do the same here. So I might just put that offset. And that's going to go probably across like this one is. If I went underneath, and I couldn't go underneath, but I could go next to it. I think. Gone at the same height. That's a bit frustrating the way I've done that. But I think I determined I couldn't go yeah, let's just do this. Right, that's perfect. Okay, so that's coming up successfully. We'll take that over there. Now this is going upper floor. So this can come to here. I think I'll drop it down so I can cut across. And then it's coming into this one, so it's going to wrap around this way. So if I had it down the bottom, ideally I would bring it up here. Cable and cable. Perfect. Okay, so that's the cable coming in. Let's now get the wire to the cable. Alright, so they are here. I've got one left. Right, that's... Well, I might just do these properly. Just do that. Let's get the wire in. Oh look, I've got a spare wire machine on this saw. This is perfect. It was meant to be. Yep, and I can just simply do... No. Yeah, more like that one. And it needs to be... that. What? No. Oh, right. No, I didn't need that at all. Well, that's just awesome. do. Okay, so it's this machine here. Wire. Let's have a look here. Okay. That one there. Oh no, it's two machines. I can overclock it because I only have one spare. Yeah, we'll just do that. $140.2%. Oh, that's not where you put a power shard. And that'll make the wire I need. Perfect. We're going to go this. Oh, this is a different one. Oh, I suppose I can just do... No. I think it's this one I want. Copper ingots. That's come over from there. I don't have a sign for this one. I do for that one. Whatever these are, I will deal with later. Right, this is... let's do it. Cable's the next bit. Alright, this is for thermal propulsion rocket. copper ingots. 21.03. And 42.06. Right, now we need to go and find the copper that's got to come in for that. Which could come in through here. Could actually, I could flip that to make that work better. Oh, no, I could just turn it. Yeah, I could just do... something like that, but maybe... there. But probably there. Right. Well, if that's going to be the case, I'll just work out where it's coming from. We may as well punch it in now. Right, that goes there. This is going to be quite a few floors up. Maybe we do need to make another floor. it is. 21.03. I don't think I've made it yet. Let's have a look on the other side. I think all these are allocated. Well, I reckon what we'll do is... This is X. X16.
Buckle up, there's a raid incoming.
Uh-oh.
Thank you Ataphasma for the raid of 33 viewers.
That's where we're up to, and no, I haven't made it. That's what I was looking for. Phasma's coming in the raid. Welcome viewers. Coming in, been playing some Satisfactory. Awesome. 33 awesome viewers coming in to check out my spreadsheets. How was your stream today? Phasmatic raid, absolutely. What did you get up to? We're just working on some turbo motors. And I've just realised I need another floor of copper foundries. So we will work on that. Let's go this side. And we'll start building this out. Gaz is enjoying the raid, love. Rightio. I don't have any on this side, do I? No. Not yet. Alright. Fazza, sorry, I missed a few hours. I closed the window. I had a good stream, thanks. Satisfactory was fun. Excellent. It would be the first time someone's closed a window accidentally, and it won't be the last. As long as you had a good time. I don't know where that's supposed to be. I'm not going to worry about it right now. I'm just putting walls up. A good time indeed, exactly. That's what we like to see. Oh, that's supposed to go all the way. Okay. Do this one first, and we'll come and do that one. Oh, I need straight bottom one. Okay. Let's mimic, copy what we've done down here. I'm probably happy to bring it closer, maybe not. I'll keep it the same. I think that's actually it. Yep. looks like it. Right. So we're making copper ingot foundries here. Put our other one over here. And then I don't need anything special here. Did I have one for... Rightio. And then same over here. Right. Now we need, we'll start over here. Time to check out the blueprint issue I had the other day. See if it's still an issue. So I'm going to load my blueprint. I'm going to do that. And it's copper. At 5.3. It's 21.1. No, that's the output. It's 10.55. This is iron. And it outputs copper ingots. And at 21.1. Okay. And I save it. I want to override it. Clear, close. Get my sign to the foundry. This is the bug I had. Set text here, set text here, set text here. Exit to main menu. This is the first time I've tried reloading to see if it fixes this problem. Because I suspect it's not reading the blueprints in that have just been saved to disk. Gaz, sleeper cock, overwhelmed by my late Satisfactory. I'm only at splitting the ingots. Oh, Gaz, you'll be fine. And have a good sleep, mate. Now, if this doesn't work, I'm going to exit to the desktop and load it up from scratch, just to make sure it's reading the files from the hard disk from scratch. Alright, so key. There you go. That's a crappy bug, but at least I know how to fix it. You have to reload the game. I might make a note of that. That was that. Okay. That will be. So they're all at. It's going to be that one. And I'm just going to start off by doing its output. So I'd say Now that's in a different spot this time. This is the floor I want to be at, so I can just, that'll work. I think I'll just go to there. Alright, we're going to go up and configure all the other machines. Alright. I've done that one. You just have to bear with me while I look through my spreadsheet. Alright, the next sign will be for 2 machines. This is for turbo motor. And it's for copper sheet. Right. And it is 49.5, no, 99 by 2, so that's 49.5. And that is, the output's 198. By 2 is 99. Perfect. There's a few of these we're going to do, so we're just going to get all these done. So that's another 2 is the next one. This is for turbo motor. And this is for wire next. This is 67 5 by 2 is 33.75. And that's 135 out, which is 67.5 each, and the clock rate is 67.5. Right, so I've built those two. And then there's another one for stators. Another 2 machines. Turbo motor. This one is 90, and this is also why this is here. So 90 by 2 is 45. And it's 180 by 2 is 90 each. And these are clocked at 90% each. Now there's another pair here. No, there's also singular ones now. Thermal propulsion rocket. Rightio. Rotor, stator, rotor, stator. Yep, okay, yep. I'm just making sure I understand everything. Yep. Okay, so a couple of single ones now. So this is thermal propulsion rocket. and that is 18.7. Right. This is thermal propulsion rocket. This one's for copper sheet. This is 26.45. That's not right. There we go. And it outputs 52.9. Perfect. Alright, now we just start over here and do the next batch. Thermal propulsion rocket, this one is sheet. .35. No, I think I know what's going wrong. This is 16.7. Right. Next one. This is also, and this is wire. This one's 5.05. Oops. This is 10.1. Thermal propulsion rocket, and this is sheet. And this one is 18. 36 is the output. Beautiful. Now this one is nuclear, so we'll leave that one alone. Leave that one alone. So this is 3, this next one, so that's going to go here. Thermal propulsion rockets. I don't know why I did 3 at 30. Oh, it doesn't matter. I'll make it happen. Yeah, that's a bit silly. 1. Yeah, I can just 1 at 90%. Sheet. This is 45. And that'll be 90. And the clock rate will be 90. Oh, this copper powder is 12. Nah, that's going to be another floor. That's in the future a bit. Must be getting near the end of my all my copper requirements then. This is sheet. This one's 24. And then that's 48. Perfect. Now this one's factory B. This is nuclear pasta. And it is 8.8. which is 17.6. Then I've got 2. And this is superposition oscillator. And that is 105 by 2 is 52.5 each. And it's 210 by 2 is 105 each, and that will be the clock rate. That's factory B. And there's the last one. Is for neural quantum processor. How do you spell that? Neural quantum processor. Right, and that will be 27. That'll be 54. There's still a crap ton more to be done, to be honest. That's just this floor. Things get a bit copper heavy later on. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is add all these up. 241.2. Alright, that was it. 302.85. We're going to hook it all up in the next episode. And today I'm just going to focus on, I'm just going to hook up the power now. And we'll wrap it up pretty soon. I'll just do some quick, let's have a look. So that's a single one. That's a pair. And that's one. Right, so apart from this pair, they're all singles. Right, they can stay there. I'm going to just need to get rid of this. Right, and then this side, we've got one, you got a pair, which is those two. But we'll join them up later when we need to. That's a pair, so that's fine. That's a pair and a single. So I've done that, yeah, because that one's already going out. Perfect. Rightio. So at the moment, I've got to hook all that up. We'll do that tomorrow. It should be all in the train station down below. I just want to see if the rubber's coming in. Rubber's coming at 39 and that's still coming at 60. That's about right. That rubber's coming perfect. So all I need now is AI limiters for this. This one over here. Once the copper's hooked up, the cable will start getting made and that'll work. And then the reinforced iron plates for that one as well. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Since I'll turn on Twitch, it drops me in a lovely redhead making Warhammer models. 2,500 viewers. I said, nope. Much rather watch Smirk and lay belts than show me a space beam, but well, I don't know. You don't want to watch a lovely redhead making Warhammer models with perhaps she's living in a really hot climate and she needs to wear not much clothing to keep it cool. I could certainly see that being a thing. She did mention she was suffering heat stroke, oddly enough. See, I know Twitch streamers. I know my shit, don't you worry. But, unfortunately, I'll need to wrap up. I'm feeling a bit tired. Starting to think you may be watching the same stream on another monitor. No, I'm just I'm a guru. I can just know these things. 6 coupons today. That takes me to 968. Getting close. Alright folks, we were working on crystal oscillators today, all the supporting production lines. So first up we got the quartz crystal built and belted that into our crystal oscillators. We're making 2 different production lines of crystal oscillators with 2 different recipes. Then we connected the rubber up for one production line. That rubber was already being made. We made the cable for another production line. And then we needed to add another floor to our Copper Ingots factory to provide the wire for the cable. And also other future production lines coming up. They're all configured now, and in the next episode we'll hook up the copper and iron to it and get those foundries pumping out copper ingots. And then we'll move on to our last component of the crystal oscillators. And then they'll be working for the radio control units. For the turbo motors. It's all happening. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening and night. I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.